Active Investor here, bringing you another independent analysis. This time we're taking another look at ticker symbol EBIO. That's EBIO, company name ElevenBio Therapuetics. Now, I haven't done an EBIO analysis in a few weeks. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. It's been 6 days. 6 days since the last EBIO analysis. And during that analysis, we were taking a look at the price range between $1, $1.16, and $1.26. So it looks like what happened was $1.26 broke. EBIO has been having a really good few days since I made that analysis. We broke the resistance at 126, and today we are in a whole new channel now. So that means, unfortunately, that my old pivot points are probably not going to be very useful as we're in an entirely new channel. The new channel we're looking at between $1.95 and $1.70. So we have very strong support down here at $1.70. And we also have pretty hard resistance here at $1.95. Let's take a look at where we tested those levels. You can see we had the high of the day at $2.10, closed at about $1.80, so pretty far off from the high of the day, but we still closed very far up from where we opened, which was right around $1.30. So great day for EBIO. We had that resistance at 195, resistance there again, some resistance here, here, and here. So 195, definitely hard resistance. For our support levels at $1.70, support here, here. We almost closed on that candle, closed on it here, low here, and you can say that that is definitely some hard support. Now our candles didn't exactly test it on an intraday level again towards the end of the day. So we're kind of just stuck here right now around $1.80. So that means that we're in this channel now between 195 and 170, and as we know, this is, in a sense, you could call this a flag pull pattern. We have the main candles boosting that price up, making the flag. We had our consolidation here, and now we're in the channel. So we know that two things can happen. We can either break it to the upside, or we can break the channel to the downside. Now, let's take a look at our moving averages and see what they might suggest. So we have here the 13 period and 20 period moving averages along with the 50 period moving average. A little bit different than my usual setup. And our 13 and 20 period moving averages are above our candles right now, basically closed on it. So you can see once these moving averages kind of co-align together, that's when we had a lot of consolidation and the channel began. So we're going to need to break the resistance that these moving averages are providing, trailing resistance, before we can break the resistance at 195. Now, we also have support here with the 50 period moving average, and that is telling us that we're at 164. So that falls in line pretty well with the 170 support that we have. We have a good support around 170 and 164, so we should see these levels hold unless there's a major selling off. So what I'm going to be watching for is for a break of 195, but that's so close to $2, it's not going to make me feel confident in getting in this trade until we test the $2 level. Now, just based off this chart, we don't have resistance at $2, but that's always a sort of mental resistance when you have a number like $2, $3, $5. So keep in mind, 2 could be considered mental resistance, but the real resistance that the chart gave us is 195. So even if 195 breaks, just keep in mind that we have mental resistance right there above it at 2. So I'm going to look for a break of either 195 and then a test of $2, but I really want to see that $2 mark break before I go long on this. You guys know I swing this thing all the time between 90 cents to $1.20, but since we're out of those levels now, I'm going to have to find a new play. So let's look for if this thing breaks the upside or the downside, and then we'll know what plays that we might have in the future. But as it is now, those are the levels I'm going to be watching EBIO to break, and the play will definitely be a lot easier once we see what this channel does. That's all I have to say about EBIO right now. If you've been long on it, congratulations. You guys are killing it. Hope this video helped you out. Any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll catch you in the next analysis. Take care.